When President Obama says to conservatives, you're going to commit suicide if you don't do comprehensive immigration reform, I'm sorry, I don't think President Obama has the best hopes of conservatives at heart. I don't think what he wants to do is see conservatives thrive, right?
Election 2014 may be over, but politics is not. The next big move may be from President Obama wanting to grant legal status to many people who are in this country illegally. Hi, I'm Genevieve Wood, senior contributor with the Daily Signal, and I'm joined to talk about this with Mike Gonzalez, senior fellow at the Heritage Foundation, and author of a book called A Race for the Future, which really tackles this topic. Mike, what do you think the president's going to do?
The president, God knows what he's going to do. He's going to try to keep it legal, which is it's going to be very, very hard. But what he really wants to do is divide conservatives, have conservatives argue with each other, and also alienate the Hispanic sector of this country, which is here legally, which can vote, alienate them for generations. So the president is basically setting up a trap.
A trap for conservatives being that I want to give all these folks legal status. You're going to look like the bad guys who wants to keep everybody out. Exactly.
What conservatives need to keep in mind is that there are 46 million legal Hispanic residents of this country. Their number one issue is not illegal immigration. Just last week, they told Pew Research, Pew is not a right-wing organization, it's left of center. Of the top 5 issues that matter to Hispanics, illegal immigration comes only 4th, barely ahead of the Middle East, of all things. Number 1 is school choice, 92%. Number 2 is the economy and jobs, also 92%. And number 3, 86%, is health care. Illegal immigration is like 74%, 75%.
But that's still a big number. So conservatives can't just say, well, we don't care about that issue. Obviously they do. What do they say to this community?
Illegal immigration is a very important issue for the whole country, for Hispanics and non-Hispanics. It's a problem that we all need to solve. But if you go again to that poll, only 36% of Hispanics said that they would not vote for a candidate who disagreed with them on illegal immigration. Conservatives need to talk to Hispanics about the issues they care about. School choice. They need to say, why are your children going to bad schools? Because the teachers' unions are preventing them from going to good schools because they're against school choice. Jobs and the economy, a great issue. Healthcare. Hispanics have not gone for Obamacare at the numbers that the administration wanted to. So conservatives need to reach out to Hispanics with a message of opportunity and do it with affection.
If you were advising the Republicans who've just come in as a majority, what would you advise them in terms of the language that they use, the approach that they use? What would you tell them?
Conservatives should have the same message for Hispanics that they have for every country, right? Conservatives don't do identity politics. So they shouldn't have a different message or different policies. But they should explain to Hispanic audiences how dependency on government has undermined the family, has destroyed the family, has led to a 53% out of wedlock rate. How the teachers' unions control liberal causes in this country. The main funders of the liberal causes is preventing them from having the school choice that Hispanics tell pollsters they want. They're very excited about school choice. These are the messages, the issues that conservatives should be talking about.
And these are what you would say these are the gateway issues that conservatives ought to use. Illegal immigration is not the gateway issue that President Obama wants it to be.
Not according to the Pew Research. Look, who is saying this is a gateway issue? It's President Obama, it is the liberal pundits. When President Obama says to conservatives, you're going to commit suicide if you don't do comprehensive immigration reform, I'm sorry, I don't think President Obama has the best hopes of conservatives at heart. I don't think what he wants to do is see conservatives thrive, right? So I think conservatives should not accept the narrative, the message that the president and the liberals present them with. They should set out their own.
And they should go on the offensive to really try to reach out to this community.
Do it with a message of opportunity, do it with a message of inclusion, and use affection. Use a tone that Hispanics will feel good about.
Mike Gonzalez, thank you very much.
Thank you.